Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Libra, to Rainbow Tarot. I know it's been a while. I expected to already have these readings done, but I've just been honestly dealing with a lot on a personal level and just hadn't gotten around to getting them done. My hope was to be like way early. I started like 2 weeks ago, and so far I've only gotten 3 videos posted. So I still have quite a bit to do. So sorry about the delay. Tonight is new moon in Libra. So I thought it would be the perfect time to go ahead and get Libra's reading out. Again, please do note that this is a general reading. So these messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do resonate, however, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I would love to hear your story and how it resonates with you. And also, there will be a website for you guys to go to if you're interested in personal readings. I have not gotten that all set up yet, but I am in the process. And I'm hoping somewhere around mid-October to have it up and running for you guys so that you can learn more about me and what I offer and just, you know, why I'm here doing what I'm doing and why it's such a blessing to be here with all of you guys. So yeah, anyway, hopping to it. So when I was doing your pre-shuffle, Libra, I got the feeling from Spirit that there are some of you in the month of October, surrounding the month of October, that are kind of on the cusp of wanting to give up. You've been fighting what seems to be an unending battle, and you just, at this point, you're just kind of feeling like, you know, why go on? You know, why am I seem to be fighting this losing battle, not getting anywhere? I'm here to tell you that you're getting somewhere. You're making some kind of progress, even though you may not in the moment. And the message I receive from Spirit is to just hold tight, to hold on. Don't let go just yet, because you're really close to your goal. For some of you guys, this could be relational. It does not have to be within a relationship. But again, it can be relational of any sort, whether it's a romantic relationship, family, friends, what have you. But we're going to dive into the tarot and get some more information on that for you. I also feel that there may be some of you in the collective during the month of October that's having a hard time speaking your truth, or having a difficult time, I don't know, communicating it in some way, communicating your truth or what you feel about a certain subject. But we'll find out more about that here momentarily. Different angle for the camera. I'm gonna see how this works. I know you can't really see the cards down where I am, but I can still kind of show you the cards. So we'll see how this works. Oh, also, one more tangent. I am thinking about doing love readings starting in the month of October. Comment below and let me know if you'd be interested in, you know, general love readings, whether it be for singles or people who are already in relationships. I can do both, but it's just been something I've been contemplating. So let me know down below in the comments if you'd like to see love readings on this channel specifically. Alright, so let's see here. Holy Spirit, what energy is crowning? What energy is crowning Libra here in the... Ooh, I can't... too much. Too much. Okay. Spirit, what energy is crowning Libra in the month of October 2019? Spirit, what is crowning Libra in the month of October 2019? What is crowning Libra in the month of October 2019? What is crowning Libra in the month of October 2019? What is crowning Libra in the month of October 2019? King of Pentacles. What is at the heart of the situation for Libra in the month of October 2019? What is at the heart of the situation for the sign of Libra in the month of October 2018? Woo! Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. But I'm going to take them all. I asked what it was at the heart of the situation. And we got the Six of Cups, Ten of Coin, Five of Wands, and the King of Wands. Okay. What is Libra grounded in? What energy will Libra be grounded in the month of October 2019? What energy will Libra be grounded in the month of October 2019? Ooh. Ace of Cups here for you, Libra. What energy of the recent past is most affecting Libra in the month of October 2019? What energy of the recent past is most... Ten of Swords. What is the most likely outcome of the situation in October 2019? What is the most likely outcome of the near future? What is the most likely outcome of the near future? Okay, we're getting a lot here for you, Libra. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Fool card, and the Five of Swords here. So one thing to say about Libra, specifically being in this full moon Libra energy, and I am not an astrologer by any means. I know a little bit, but not a lot. But coming into this energy of finding balance, things coming to light with Libra also ruling over justice, karmic patterns, and events finally come to a balanced scale of sorts, you know? And that's why I feel like this overwhelming energy for you not to give up, Libra, on what it is that you feel like you've been fighting for so long, or trying to come into for so long and just keep coming up short. I feel like you're so close. And again, like I said, this could be relational. I do get the feeling again that this could very well have to do with home life. And I'll explain why in a minute. If you haven't seen my Timeless General reading for Libra, which is the first reading that I did for Libra here on my channel, the only other read on there so far, from what I'm seeing in the cards, this reading is already kind of connecting to that general reading. So I think it would be worth you going and checking that out just to see, if it gives you any more insight into the situation. But let's get started into what's here. So your crowning energy in the month of October, Libra, is the King of Pentacles, or King of Coins in this deck. So this is your crowning energy. This is what's on your mind and in your thoughts. What's pretty much what's going on in your head, and um, so with the King of Coins kind of surrounding your crowning energy, or being your crowning energy, tells me that, Libra, you're currently in a place where you're sitting in a position to make decisions in regards to other people's lives too. So that's why I said this could have something to do with family life. The King of Pentacles is really good at divvying out resources in a fair and balanced way, but he can also represent having wealth and abundance. So with this card, I feel like, Libra, you're in a place of trying to figure out how to best expend your resources to others. This is something that's on your mind. I feel like you could be a head of household, and this could, in the month of October and coming into October, you could be in an energy of just trying to figure things out, figuring out where money needs to go towards bills, or how to make sure that this or that gets done, or who gets what they need in the situation or in the dynamic. If this isn't the home life, it could, if it does have to do with work, it could be something like you may be in a leadership position at work and you're in charge of making decisions on, who receives what recognition or who receives what pay. It's a position of authority within a dynamic of some sort, but I'm really feeling like this is more home life than anything else, Libra, for you. I feel like for the majority of the collective that resonates with this message, this is going to be about home life, especially with it being the Pentacle card. I mean, it could be about money and finances in regards to work, but I believe this may be money and finances in regards to home life. So trying to figure out how to divvy out your resources in a way that works out to everyone's benefit is definitely at the core here, at least when it comes to what's going on in your mind. Now, at the heart of the situation, we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups can often talk about revisiting the past, past experiences, reflecting on the past. It can talk about childlike wonder and love and communion of sorts. It can relate to giving, assisting others. But I feel like this card for you, Libra, could very well have to do with children. That's the message that I'm receiving from Spirit, is that, and this is going to be for a specific Libran or a specific person in the sign of Libra, whether it's Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But I feel like at the heart of this situation in particular, this could very well have to do with your children. I feel like, Libra, especially with the Ten of Coins being here, Ten of Coins talks about, again, happy home, being abundant, having everything you need and want. I feel like this is what you desire for your family, Libra, is to be in this Ten of Coins. And I don't know if it will focus for me, but I feel like what you want is to be in this Ten of Coins energy, but it just seems like there's so much conflict. Like, there's so much change happening within your life right now, and it's stirring up a lot of conflict, I feel, in the household. And I don't think this is new. I feel that this is definitely something that's been going on for a while, something that's been back and forth for you. And it could very well be a conflict with this King of Wands here that has showed up. So, whoever your partner is could very well be represented in this King of Wands energy. Again, like I said, I feel like you're in that King of Pentacles energy where the person in which you're having the conflict is in the King of Wands energy. And these are not gender specific. It just means that the person is taking on the qualities of this energy or of this card. So like the King of Wands, very passionate, can perhaps have a habit of moving too quickly into something, because and on one hand we have earth and then we have fire. Okay, not to say that these two can't get along, but there can be a lot of friction here, because you think of fire, you think of passion, of freedom, of just going by the seat of your pants, and just doing something. And you have this earth energy here that's more stable, more grounded, more, like planner, trying to get things done. I feel like there's just, you have one person trying to stay grounded in the situation, and you have someone else that's just kind of all over the place. It can be, or very passionate when it comes to what they feel is the right decision to make in situations in the household. So again, this it could be your partner, it could be someone else that's living there, but there's definitely conflict here, like change here within the home, within the situation, within the dynamic. It could very well be that it's not your children. It could be someone else's children. It could be a blended family. It could be a roommate situation. I don't know, but I definitely feel that this situation is centered around your home life, Libra. But the energy that you're grounded in here is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a beautiful energy to be grounded in. I feel like you definitely have a lot of love for everyone in this situation. I feel like you have love for yourself, because the cup is overflowing. The cup is overflowing, and I just feel like you have love to give in this situation, and that you're coming from a place of love. You're grounded in this love, this healing, this lightness, this emotional fulfillment is what you're grounded in here. So you're definitely grounded in a positive energy. You're coming at it from a beautiful place. But for some reason, at the heart of the situation, there's still this conflict here. And I'm going to dig a little deeper and find out why. But the energy that is most affecting you from the past in the month of October is this Ten of Swords card. Now, the great thing about the Ten of Swords is that it's an ending card. So the struggle and pain that you've been going through in the past is coming to an ending. I believe that it's coming to an ending in October or around the October time, with this card being the past energy that was most affecting you. However, it also means that there could still be some residual pain that may carry over, because sometimes these things are hard to, completely put behind us, because we're human. And with this card coming out as the energy that's from the past that's most affecting you in October, this kind of gives hint that there's still some bits of this situation, this pain that you went through, this struggle that you went through, that's still kind of affecting you in the month of October, and we'll clarify that a little more. So in the future energy, the near future, what's to follow at the current heart of the situation, should things remain the same, we have the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords, in the traditional Rider-Waite, it's like it's a man, and he's sitting up in bed, and like he can't sleep, he's terrified, he's anxious, he's worried about something. this just in this and oh excuse me, I can't even talk, y'all. Throat chakras, throat chakras. Feels like with this card, like the Panther has like all the swords poured in at him. Like he just feels like everything's coming at him all at once, you know, and he's overwhelmed and anxious and fearful and, you know, trying to find a stance of defense of some sort by climbing up onto his tree. But there, in this card, you see there's no way down for the Panther. And so there's just a lot of fear and anxiety and worry here surrounding this. And with the Page of Wands, there's definitely a part of you that wants to move forward in some sort of endeavor. There's part of you that feels a flame towards something like a new desire or something that you want to pursue in the near future. Because we also have the Fool card here, which talks about taking a leap of faith, taking a chance at something, whatever it is that you want to pursue. But following the Fool card, we have the Five of Wands. I mean, not the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is up here, but then we have the Five of Swords, which typically talks about a lose-lose battle of some sort. One person walks away thinking that they won, but really everybody loses in this situation. No one has the upper hand. It's like no matter which way you go, you just feel like there's no way you can win in this. And this is surrounding you in the near future, even following this October situation. So we're definitely going to look deeper into this, Libra, for you and see what advice that Spirit has for you and how that you can come out of this situation successful and for your highest good, because the cards only show you, you know, what most likely could happen or will happen, but you still have all control over how this turns out for you, because we all, believe it or not, have control over our lives and can manifest the ending that we so deserve and so desire for our highest good, highest and best good. So let's see what's going on here. So I'm going to clarify the Five of Wands here for you, Libra. Whoops. Why is the Five of Wands here for Libra? Oh, that was quick. Okay, Three of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here for Libra? Why is the Three of Wands here for Libra? Why is the Five of Wands here? Oh, goodness gracious, I can't shuffle, can't. Good night. Why is the Five of Wands here for Libra? Whoop. Okay, so again, I'm hearing that there's some of you in the collective that are wanting to just give up and let go on the situation. I feel like some of you are just tired and ready to release and let go of the situation, give up on the situation and walk away. That's what I'm feeling from Spirit. Even though I don't have like an Eight of Cups here or, yeah. But I feel like for a select few of you in the collective, you're feeling like just walking away. But with the Three of Wands here, I feel like at this time, it's not time to walk away. It's important for you to know that you are close to achieving the goal that you desire. It's time to watch and wait. Because the Temperance card also came out. Will that focus for me? I don't know. It doesn't want to focus. There we go. There we go. So the Temperance card came out. So in the Temperance card talks about balance. It talks about being balanced by way of emotion and rational thought. It's being able, the Temperance card really talks about being able to handle any situation that comes at you with grace and poise, and not letting it unravel you to the point of fear and anxiety and stress. It's all about peace and really about balance, which is the theme tonight, Libra, with the new moon being in your sign. Finding that balance and ease within the situation. Because I'm hearing to resist what is to make it so. So those fears that you may have about the situation not working out or not going the way that you wanted it to go, by resisting it even, and not just letting the situation flow, you're giving it power, and therefore by giving it power, making it so. And I know that sounds really tied up or really confusing, but by simply taking a moment to step back, breathe, and face it head on, instead of resisting it and trying to just like avoid what you fear the most, which could very well be the situation, you know, going to heck and back, you know. I feel that, Libra, it's important at this time that you take a step back, breathe, watch things flow and unfold, allow yourself to acknowledge it, to treat it with compassion, to treat your can't talk, see? To treat yourself with compassion, as well as everyone else involved in the situation. Because you also have the Strength card here, Libra. I don't know if you can, if that's... Just won't focus for me, but that's okay. But yes, we have the Strength card. So this calls for you to continue to hold on to your strength, Libra, during this difficult time, this conflict that you're currently undergoing. This isn't a time to back down. This is a time to stand strong in your truth, what you believe, and what you have faith can happen. What you have faith in as the outcome. Do not rest in fear. Do not rest in anxiety. Do not resist what is. Instead, acknowledge it, let it flow, and let it disappear. Don't give it power by putting your negative thoughts and energy into it. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords in the past energy here. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Swords in the past energy here for Libra. Whoop, that was easy. Eight of Swords. So, Libra. Eight of Swords tells me, and sorry guys, I'm trying my best to get the thing to focus, but it just doesn't want to. The Eight of Swords, Libra, tells me that these thoughts and that you have about the situation, about yourself, are all within you, and you have complete control over these thoughts. Because these thoughts are self-sabotaging thoughts. These thoughts are keeping you imprisoned from moving forward in a healthy, more positive way when it comes to this situation. This tells me that a lot of you who are resonating with this message have all the power in the world to move from behind these 8 swords. There is nothing binding you there but your own thoughts. You control this situation within yourself. And I wanna dig a little deeper here and find out. So let me clarify this 8 of Swords here. Why is the 8 of Swords here? Okay, so 2 of Wands. Because we had the 3 of Wands come out in the current situation. 2 of Wands have come out in the past. One more clarifier. What choice was this? Why is the 2 of Wands here? Why is the 2 of Wands here? Why is the 2 of Wands here for Libra? Oh, okay. 2 of Pentacles. Sorry guys, I'm getting clarifiers here for you because I can feel a story unfolding here, and I just okay. So story starts out 2 of Wands here. In the past energy, clarifying pretty much what this was on your mind that was holding you back. And let's see, it will not focus. Sorry guys. So with the 2 of Wands, this definitely tells me that in the past, in the recent past, you were standing at a crossroads. For some of you, you could still be standing at this crossroads because, again, everybody's timeline is different. But whether you're standing at the crossroads now, or whether you were standing at the crossroads in the recent past, there was a decision that needed to be made. A decision that needed to be made. And because it needed to be made because you were currently juggling 2 things. There was something that you were juggling in your life that was slowly becoming overwhelming. So overwhelming to the point that you knew that if you didn't make this choice, that you would be stuck, that you would end up drowning. I feel like to a point you maybe felt like that you were drowning here with the Hanged Man. Because you were feeling stuck, like you didn't know which choice to make, but a choice needed to be made. A choice needed to be made. And again, the King of Wands showed up in the other deck, and we have a Queen of, a King of Wands here in the present energy. At the heart of the situation, King of Wands, and King of Wands also came up in the past, clarifying that 2 of Wands. So, if this doesn't have to do with a relationship, Libra, there was definitely a part of you that was in conflict, I believe inner conflict with yourself. For those of you that does not have to do with a relationship outside of yourself, if this is within yourself, I'm definitely feeling that there was a conflict within you between your rational mind and your more emotional, passionate mind. There was a part of you that wanted to pursue this goal or work on this goal. And I feel like for some of you, there's this goal that you've been working on for so long, and you just feel like it's just not coming into where you need it to be. It's just not coming into where you need it to be. And things that have happened in the past, disappointments, hurt, pains that have happened in the past, has you thinking these self-sabotaging thoughts that, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Oh, this is too much. Oh, people are going to think I'm crazy for this. These thoughts have really been what's crippling you in the recent past. And so for those of you that this has to do with just a self and soul growth, I feel like it's time to reflect on things in your past that brought you happiness, happy memories, things that lifted you up. Remember what it was in the past that lit you up, lit that fire within you, that gave you the inspiration to even want to pursue this passion of yours. Because what I feel here is that you're so close. And and there's a part of you that's just thinking, there's no win-win here. I shouldn't have done it. What was I thinking? You know, because it's good to be grounded. It's good to be grounded and to have a good foundation, Libra. That is always a good thing, and that's what's in your headspace, which isn't bad. Trying to juggle and carefully place resources in a way that most helps you and supports you, which is beautiful, which is very important. But it's also important, Libra, for you to pursue that passion within you because it's there for a reason. And whatever this passion is within you definitely gives you emotional fulfillment because you're grounded in it. You're grounded in that emotional fulfillment. You pour love into whatever this is, this goal, this passion. And it could very well be, your family that you're passionate about. It could be a goal, just a hobby, career, whatever it is for you. For those of you where this is a family situation, I feel like for some of you, it could have very well been that you were struggling and juggling too much, trying to do too much at once, making sure that everybody else has what they need, but you weren't getting or are not getting what you need. And you try your hardest to work with everyone and make sure that things are balanced and harmonized, that all the resources are divvied out equally, that everybody has what they need. But Libra, what about what you need? What about your needs? I feel like there's a part of you that was just drowning in the stress of the situation, so much so that you couldn't focus on this passion that you have, on this desire that you have, this leap of faith that you want to take, this new venture that you want to take. But you're so busy and concerned about what's going on within your household, or you're so busy and concerned about what didn't work out in the past, that you aren't allowing yourself to move forward. Whatever the situation is that your heart is calling you to, whatever this act is that your heart is calling you to, whatever this passion is that your heart is calling you to, do not give up, because the work that you've been putting in has not been for nothing. You're very close to achieving your goal. And I see here in the near future where you're going to be ready and wanting to take that leap of faith, but there's still this doubt here. This Five of Swords, this energy where you just feel like it's not a win-win because of the fear. The fear that's holding you back right now. Libra, you're going to have to break through that energy. Because you've come so far. You have come so far in your journey. And you are so close. So close to achieving the outcome. This is a time where you need to stay strong. This is a time where you need to stay balanced. And that's emotionally. That's in all aspects of your life. And to not let disappointments and unexpected events knock you off your game. It's going to be important that you're able to face different situations with grace and poise and dignity and be able to move through them, experience them, and be able to learn that lesson and see why it's happening. But don't let it shake you up. Because with the Three of Wands here, your ships are coming in for you, Libra. It's just a matter of waiting. And when that ship comes in, it's going to be important that you take that leap. Because your opportunity is coming. Whatever this is that you're wanting to do, your opportunity is coming. Wow, look at that. King of Pentacles again. So, definitely, Libra, definitely, this is a time to stand in your power, your strength, to stand on the foundation that you have established for yourself. That is very important. To embrace the abundance that you already have, even if it may not be in material wealth, you have abundance in so many other ways, and it's going to be important for you to reflect on these things and acknowledge these things, that you are abundant, that you're standing in this King of Pentacles energy, that you have the ability to find the resources you need and use them to your benefit to achieve this overall outcome that you want for yourself, for your family, even if this does have to do with family. But you're also going to have to remember that there are times where you have to put yourself first for the betterment of everyone else. Okay, let's clarify the Fool card here in the near future. What's the Fool card here for the near future? Knight of Pentacles. So, Libra, remember when I said that your ships are coming in, that there's going to come an opportunity for you to take this leap of faith? Knight of Pentacles is coming in. This is someone in your life that, if not is already there, is going to be coming in to... Let me see if I can focus. Focus, 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 focus. Nope, it's just not. It's just not. This could be someone in your life, Libra, that comes in, if they're not already come in, and offers you an opportunity at abundance and wealth in whatever way that means to you, whatever way is significant in your life at this time. I believe this person is going to come in. They're going to be grounded. They're going to have resources. They're going to have methods in order to help get you where you need to be. And for those of you that do not have a partner, it could very well be a possibility of that, but I don't see anywhere here where it's referring to a romantic partner. It could just be a business partner, someone you end up going into business with. Could be a friend, an acquaintance, could be a complete stranger. We never know how these things happen. But in the near future, I definitely see someone coming in and offering you an opportunity to take this leap of faith into whatever goal this is or passion this is that you've been wanting to take. And voila, we also have the Queen of Pentacles that wanted to come out. So in the future, Libra, I definitely see you in this Queen of Pentacles energy here. Definitely see you in this Queen of Pentacles energy. She's like the Earth Mother, the provider, the caretaker is how I see her, which I feel like is probably an energy that you've had within you anyway. However, I definitely see it coming out in the near future. And the Queen of Pentacles doesn't only talk about taking care of others, it's also about taking care of self. Because you cannot take care of others if you do not take care of self, Libra. So it's going to be very important for you in the near future to take that time that you need to care for yourself so that you can then gain the strength you need to care for others. And also the Hermit card came out. So also see in the future, Libra, where you may be taking some time to yourself. And this doesn't mean like complete isolation, but it just means taking some time for yourself to reflect on everything that's happened up until this point. Because with the Two of Swords here, I see you being faced with another choice in the near future. Maybe something that you've been blinded to, that you've been kind of avoiding, a choice that needs to be made, because we do have, in the recent past, this Two of Wands that was a choice, that needed to be made. But typically the Two of Wands talks about choices that's not like life or death situations, So it could very well be, Libra, not saying that this is a life or death situation, but I mean as far as a decision having to be made or there being a right or wrong answer. Two of Wands typically talks about there's not a right or wrong answer. But in the near future, there's definitely going to be a choice here that needs to be made, Libra, that there is a right or wrong answer and you already know what that is, which is probably why this Hermit card came out. Because you're going to have to be taking the time to go within and reflect on what's happened up until this point so that you can make the decision that's in your highest good. And don't think that making a decision for your highest good is selfish. It's important that you make a decision for your highest good because it's a ripple effect. The decision that you make for your highest good will then start a ripple effect to create events that happen in everyone's highest good eventually, even if it may not feel like it at the time. We have the Ten of Cups here. Beautiful. Ten of Cups after the Two of Swords. So with the Ten of Cups coming out, and at this point I'm just doing free shuffle, so whatever card comes out I just add it to the story because I believe it is Spirit's way of unfolding the story for us. So with the Ten of Chalices or the Ten of Cups here, this choice that you're going in about has something to do with a relationship of some sort, definitely. Like I said from the beginning, I felt like this was relational. I felt like a lot of this was grounded in something that had to do with a relationship with someone. And more times than not, the Ten of Cups is about a romantic relationship, a life partner, someone you share your life with, and you have, it's just overall a happy card of communion and commitment and just coming together with that soul partner, that divine counterpart, But there's going to be an important decision that you have to make in regards to this relationship or coming together into this Ten of Cups energy. But in this particular deck, there is an extra card, a bonus card. And in this edition, the bonus card is the Illumination card. And I wish I could get it to zoom. It just does not want to zoom for me. Because this card, especially with it coming out after the Hermit and the Ten of Cups, the Illumination card within this deck talks about basically, oh gosh, I'm just not going to be able to get it to, sorry guys, I don't know why this thing will not zoom. So the illumination card, Libra, it talks about you finally being illuminated to something that you always knew at a subconscious level, but maybe not consciously. Something that has been in front of you the whole time, but you've been so distracted by everything else that you hadn't been able to see it. So this could very well have to do with this tough decision that you didn't want to have to face or make, but I feel like in the future you're going to be put in a position where you're going to have to make this choice. But the good news is that all the information and knowledge that you need to make this choice will be illuminated to you. You will come into a knowing that may have otherwise been fogged by this Eight of Swords energy here, that self-sabotaging thought that's been holding you back into moving forward into this situation, into this goal and what you want. It's gonna be illuminated to you. So you're gonna have help in this, and you're never alone. You can always call on the divine to help assist you. They are always there, your spirit guides, your angels, God, whatever you subscribe to is there to help you through this, and just know that this isn't a decision that you will have nothing to go on. It's going to be important to take that time in the near future, to go within, and I definitely see you guys doing that. So wow, we're already at 50 minutes, folks. I did not expect this reading to be this long. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Libra. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you guys here. And I'll pull some advice cards with the oracle card. Trying to get some clarification for you. I will be using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card deck by Kyle Gray. I love this deck. The art is absolutely beautiful. Okay. So let's see what we got here. My Spirit, can I get an oracle message for the astrological sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for the month of October 2019? Can I get an oracle card for the astrological sign of... Did I say the astrological sign of Venus or Libra? I mean Libra for October 2019. You guys with Libra and Venus, definitely check that out. I think I did the same thing with Virgo. I don't know why I wanted to say Venus, but if you're Libra sign, if you do have Libra and Venus, this message may resonate with you pretty strongly then. Alright, can I get an oracle card for the astrological sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for the month of October 2019? Alright, let's see what we got. Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. So I'm going to read directly from the book for you guys. So, Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Stop looking outside of yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Magic, with a K, is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The Magic Guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. She is the angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on the energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supporting of their path. She is the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that all that you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognize now. Absolutely beautiful, Libra. And it resonates so perfectly with the message. You have the power within you to achieve whatever it is that you want out of the situation. Never feel like you're the victim of the situation, because we are of the divine, and so the divine is within us. Thus, we have the power to create just like the divine created us. And so, that being said, it's important that you remember this. It's important that you remember that your thoughts have so much power. Your words have so much power. So speak life, speak light upon yourself and others in the situation in order to get what you want out of this life. So let's clarify. Well, not clarify, excuse me. I'm going to get just a few advice cards for you, Libra, to close out the reading. Wow, I don't think this is going to be the longest reading I've done so far. And I wanted exactly 3 cards. Exactly 3 cards popped up, so we're going to take what we got. 2 out of 3 cards are major arcana. So, the first card is the 8 of Chalices. So let's see. If you guys can see that. The second card is the Death card, which I'm gonna... There we go. Is the Death card. Don't freak out. For those of you that aren't familiar with the tarot, Death card has a beautiful meaning, and I'll go into it momentarily. And then we have the Star card. Wonderful. So with the first card, with the 8 of Chalices, Libra, I feel like Spirit is calling for you to make that step forward. It's time to move away from things that are no longer serving you. People, places, things, thoughts, actions, anything that does not align with your highest self. Anything that does not align with what you believe and want for yourself, that's the best for yourself. It is time to move forward and leave it behind and move into the future that is awaiting you and move into the next chapter that is awaiting you at this time. With the Death card, this is Spirit calling for you to embrace change and transformation. Some of you may currently be in the process of extreme change and transformation. The best thing to do now for yourselves is to embrace this change, to not resist against it, because to resist is to only make the situation harder on yourself. It'll go so much smoother if you just embrace the change for what it is and know that it's in your highest good. With the Death card here. So the Star card is a reminder that there is hope in this situation. There is healing in this situation here for you. You're going to be moving into healing waters, and to know that the divine is with you and there and guiding you, and you are not alone. Follow your North Star. Follow the passion of your heart and what you believe, and know that healing is here and healing is coming for you. So just embrace that and try to rest easy in that knowledge that you're not alone in this situation, Virgo. You never were and never will be. So that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. Again, if any of this message resonated with you, please like, comment, share, subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Rainbow Tarot, RAINEBEAU on Instagram. Um, Gosh, I'm so behind. I had started doing daily energy readings, which I will try to get back into that ASAP for you guys. Um, and so yeah, again, thank you so much for joining me. Um, Enjoy this beautiful Libran full moon, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.